misadventures of the misadventurers.
Right?
Anyway,
I kind of like that,
get started
actually.
now, shall I?
Mm-hmm.
Can I say?
The very first episode of the Misadventures of the Misadventurers D&D campaign, where we're using the Dragon of Icespire Peak as a base for our campaign, rather than using it as an entire module. So our adventurers will go to the same places as Dragons of Icespire Peak, and interact with some of the same characters, but not all. The world will be made our own in our own ways. New locations will be added. New characters that aren't in the original campaign will be here, and so on. Now, I'm going to do the adventure background first, and then we're going to get into our players introducing themselves and what their characters are called and what they do. So, this is for the players. So, the adventure begins with our adventures on a cart on their way to the town of Pandolin. You are currently south of Neverwinter. Recently, there's been rumors in the area that a dragon named Cryovane has descended upon the Sword Mountains and claimed its snow-capped range as its domain. Typical of its kind, Cryowind is dim-witted and cruel. The dragon patrols the skies around Icespire Peak, surveying its territory whilst hunting for food and easy treasure. With each passing day, the dragon's domain grows as it ranges further across the land, preying on anything it can catch with its claws or freeze to death with its icy breath. Sightings of the dragon have become more common, as are its attacks. A crumbling fortress has become the home of our Cryovane, although the adventuring team does not know where this is. And now to the players. So who would like to go first?
Okay, I offer myself in tribute. Hello everybody. I am Nyx Vagia, played by Daisy Jones. Excuse me, sorry, terrible cough there. I am a Warforged rogue. Although I haven't yet gone into the class, what's the word? The specialization. I will be going into Swarm Master. And my unique features are, I'm kind of like I was developed as an assassin warforged, so I have very like camouflage looking rock skin. And they also put a vulture bee colony inside of me. Vulture bees are a unique form of bees that consume flesh and turn it into corpse honey. They're real world as well, not D&D thing. And I specialize in assassinating undead and especially undead leadership, because vulture bees can then, digest all of the remaining body parts and clean up the corpse piles. That's probably all I'm prepared to share. I guess my main motivations are standing up for the downtrodden and protecting my swarm. And I have special hatred for the undead, because why do they get to escape the eternal justice? Why shouldn't we bring them back into the fold, kind of thing? Yeah, and I'm here to probably hate because, yeah, standing up for the downtrodden. Fuck this dragon bully. Let's take him down.
Who's next?
Well, hello there, my darling. So I am your resident bard, Keth. Beautiful, chiseled, half-orc. Oh god. Similarly, I believe in freedom, however. chains are meant to be broken. And those who forged them should be broken even further. I don't know. I mean, of course, there is the side thing of dragons always have treasure. And if there's profit in it for me, then I don't see why I shouldn't get involved.
Could I get... Okay, I'm going to try and do this in the order that I've got everyone on the screen. Can I have Velix next?
Yes. Greetings. I'm Felix, and I will be in the role of... Look, Komikat Charzyne Senkiria Minavar. Don't Charzyne if you have to. And I'm here because, I have to be up here for a lot of different reasons, so we don't have to go into it right now. You can call me good if you must, but I think it didn't. I'd rather, frankly, we just don't get into the whole moral relativism arguments to begin with. And most importantly, I feel like if freedoms are going to be respected, we need to also respect the freedoms of the people who are making the bloody chains in the first place. So let's not just start going banding about moral flags just from the get-go. Let's have to be prepared to deal with, the conversational repercussions of that. That said, yeah, we can feck up a dragon, why not? That sounds like a decent way to get more food, because frankly, I have expenses that I could do with, being able to afford. I'd also like to get a closer look at Nyx over there, but it won't actually let me open it up, so I'm biding my time for now.
Alright, next is Vodex.
I have no idea what the hell I'm doing here. I'm Buddy. I kind of joined along. I heard the dragon. I mean, that might be able to appease my genie. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm technically a warlock. I have a genie, and it's in this little bottle thing here, oil lamp bottle, and I don't know. This is such a good idea. I don't really like to fight too much, but I think that we could make some money, and with that money, we could do some good things. Like maybe paying off some debt to some extremely powerful genies would be a good thing, and also maybe helping people around type of thing. That would be kind of useful as well.
And last but not least, Beth.
Hi. I'm Miss Reaper, and I will be playing a character called Persephone Selch. I'm a human warlock who perceives the world as not real and made up. And because she considers nothing to be truly alive, she will not be guilty of murder if she kills you. Do with that information as you will. She lost a home a long time ago, and so in doing so, she gave her life to a deity who saved her from her past. And that is all that I have for you for now.
Interesting.
We should probably double check languages.
Yeah, well, we all speak common, obviously. Right? Right? We should.
That's a good question. That's a good question. I do.
I think, yeah, most of us do. I'm 90% sure all of us speak common.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
you're
know
all...
languages, sorry.
You should speak common. As a half-orc, you should definitely speak common.
Yeah, I just think I forgot to do languages, sorry.
So, You're about 10 miles south of Neverwinter at this point. Currently driving the cart is a 4-foot tall dwarven male. Quite stocky build. Looks like he's seen something. Looks like he's well past his prime days though.
So, without meeting any of the normal connotations of this, what color is his skin? Like, is he like an upper dwarf, or is he like one of the dark ones from deep down?
Like, normal, like pale skin.
Okay. It's not like a gray black color of the. Okay, that's all I care about.
You seem to be overly preoccupied with our driver.
As you're all
What was your name?
sort of minding your own business in the back of the cart, the dwarven driver starts to make conversation with you. First, starting off with Velix. You don't see many drow in these parts. You must be one of the good ones. So what brings you up here?
I have a lot of business up here, and well, let's just get this over as quickly as possible. Do you know about, like, sometimes a god asks you to do something and you have to do it? Do you know about that?
Divine intervention, you mean?
No, more like divine requirement, but sure, let's go with that. That's what's brought me up here. I'm not here to start any trouble. I'm gonna sort of, like, put a hand on this large two-handed maul that I carry around with me that's roughly in the shape of a spider's foot. But, like, if trouble finds me, I'm ready for it, so maybe we can just get along for now. How's that sound?
No, I've got no problem with that. You don't start any shit I won't.
Wonderful. Like, I know people sometimes get off on the wrong foot, but I'm here doing the thing. And I've learned to accept the world for what it is. Now, if you have any chocolate, we can talk about that. I'd love to talk about chocolate if you have it. But that's a different subject entirely.
He kind of looks at you like, chocolate you want? He says, so he kind of like thinks to himself for a couple of seconds, and he goes, "That should be some of the crate back there."
Wait, are you looking for money?
As long as you pay the fare, you can have as much as you want.
He's a good Uber carter. He has drinks and snacks on hand.
I'm just immediately going to start rummaging around for that. I'm going to.
It's quite clear. It's quite clear where it is. Like there's a small crate situated just behind the driver with the lid up, with the top off it, and it's got various foodstuffs in there. You see some like jerky, some chocolate bars, some like dried veg, and like dried peas and pulses and stuff.
Okay.
There is no jerky. There are still a few vulture bees walking around looking to see if they missed any, but all the meat is gone.
Okay, Buddy's gonna like tug on your shirt a little bit and be like, "What's chocolate?"
Okay, you haven't been raised properly. If you live up here and you don't know what chocolate is, someone's done you wrong. Why are you a traveling child? I didn't actually care until just now, but who is your matron? Because I need to have a word with them. The only good thing you have here is chocolate and you don't know about it.
But what's a matron?
Hey, no. Oh, I am not. Scoot over here. I've got some bread. I'm going to make you a chocolate and marzipan sandwich and you'll love it. And if you don't, I'll teach you how to love it. I still have one of my spikes around here. I can show you how to get love. Or something.
Okay.
So in the crate next to the foodstuffs is what looks like various bottles of varied strengths of alcohol, as well as some bottles of what looks like water.
Are these water bottles labeled with the term vodka?
No.
Okay.
The ones that are water are very clearly labeled water, but there's a few of the bottles that are very clearly alcohol that aren't labeled.
Okay. Yeah. But buddy, do you like it? Oh, sorry, Vortex. Okay, Vortex. Do you know what marzipan is?
Isn't that the stuff Australian people put on their toast, and it's like
That
disgusting.
is not
That's
right.
Vegemite.
That's
Okay.
Marmite or
Wait.
Vegemite.
Wait, really? Is this wait? You don't have marzipan?
I've never heard of marzipan.
What?
Marzipan is one of my
Fondant on cakes.
Seriously,
marzipan.
the only American here. I know. I have no idea what marzipan is.
I'm not the only.
You're not the only American here.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, Velix. Yeah.
Look, I'm from space. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm from space, and I know what marzipan is. You know almonds, right?
Yeah.
So you grind almonds into a paste, and you mix that with sugar or honey, and that's what marzipan is.
I've never heard of that before.
It is one of my favorite things in existence, but like I have a bit of it. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna spread it on one piece of bread, put some chocolate on, like take out a crust, like some crusty old bread, put it on one side, put chocolate on the other, make a sandwich out of it, and cut it in half and give you half.
That's amazing.
He'll look down at it and kind of like gets ready to eat it, like gives you a side eye, like and he'll go ahead and take a bite.
I'm not your
okay,
matron. There's no poison in that.
Hey buddy, can I get a Constitution saving throw off you real fast?
I was just gonna say.
This is the richest thing you have ever eaten.
You're not.
Yeah, I might my one of my tiger's
Okay, so-
eyes is gonna focus on Buddy.
So Buddy bites into this pure sugar sandwich, and somehow doesn't get the biggest sugar rush of his life. Not having sugar for like many years.
I like to imagine my genie's like, oh fuck!
Produce insulin. Produce insulin.
Lesser restoration. Lesser restoration.
That's a dirty 20.
Besides that, you don't get a sugar high, but the sugar does hit you, and you feel like you've got a burst of energy now.
Okay, his eyes kind of dilate a little bit, and he just stares at you. Where does chocolate come from? Can we have some more? Is there any more in the cart? I really enjoy this stuff. What's that? Is the ground moving faster? I feel like, why?
I'm just gonna immediately grab the bag and pull it and go, no, you can't have any more, not now, you have to digest that first. It's something special, savor it. Learn to appreciate it. This is the actual only reason a person needs to exist on this, like, accursed surface, and, like, it's worth the trouble, but you have to treat it appropriately.
He listens.
You clearly haven't had enough discipline as a child, I'm so sorry.
He just eats it. He's nods and listens to you. He wolfs it down.
Can I actually step up at that point and grab the chocolate or grab as much of the chocolate as I can, and I'm gonna chuck it over the side of the cart.
You're getting it over the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck it away.
So Daisy, as you do this, the dwarf turns around and looks at you and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What are you doing giving such refined sugars to organics? You know these things are worthless. Make your sugars properly from digesting proteins and wheat and to start.
No, to try and like catch this before it lands on the ground.
So Nyx, the driver now is demanding that you pay to replace the chocolate that you've just thrown away.
I thought you said it was complimentary and we were allowed as much as we wanted.
I'm going after that chocolate. If it means I have to like,
It's complimentary if you eat it, not if you throw
You
it over the
didn't
fucking side
specify
of the
that.
cart.
You did not specify that in the bargain. You said it. We could have as much as we wanted. I want to take it all and take it away from here.
Buddy is clearly depressed. All the chocolates go.
So Buddy goes from a sugar high to an instant sugar low. That's how fast the sugar goes through his system.
So,
All the sugar.
And how much could all that chocolate be? 10 silver?
He looks at how much. Let me just roll for how much you've thrown over the side.
Bearing in mind that like
it
one
was half a
gold
sandwich
can
worth, so I assume
feed
like
a peasant for a
full
year.
bar.
So there was 6 bars of chocolate in there. They used 1, so 5 got thrown over the side.
No, she threw the sandwich, not the bag. I think.
No,
I grabbed the chocolate because Buddy was going for the chocolate, right?
Chocolate.
No.
No,
That's
I
right.
grabbed the chocolate and pulled it away from Buddy.
Yeah, he was like downing his sandwich, like he like eating it whole.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
No, that's
so-
fine. I meant
That's
to warn you a bit
amazing.
different.
Can I have could I have
Right.
snatched it off of you instead then?
Yeah. No, absolutely. You could have taken it from him.
Is that
That's
that
what-
acceptable, Andrew?
Yeah.
Are you gonna try and snatch the sandwich out of his hands?
Yeah.
Vortex, are you going to allow this?
Well, naturally, Buddy's gonna be like, "Argh," like you know.
Okay, so I want a dexterity check from Daisy and a dexterity saving throw from you.
Yep, sure. How do
You
I
got
roll?
pretty good odds.
Roll me a d20. Let's go. Okay. 4 plus 2 is a 6.
So, yeah, Daisy, you're not fast enough.
I'm not fast enough. I am made of stone.
This child with the sugar running through his system is so surprisingly fast at this point. But as you go to snatch it off him, he just jams the whole thing in his mouth.
It's like
So
I-
like
I'll-
take
I'll
what's
sit-
yours. Don't let anyone else have it.
I will sit. I kind of sit and squat down in front of Buddy.
So,
You
upon doing this, however, Buddy now does have a sugar high.
oh yeah.
Of course. I gotta put a hand on Buddy's shoulder and be like, refined
And he's now
sugars are
seeing the
terrible
world
for
in slow
organics
motion
like
at
you.
the same time.
Refined
gotta-
sugar is the only reason not to start killing people in the morning.
Is you said there was bottles of water in the thing?
Yeah, there's bottles of water. It's also everyone seems to notice that Buddy is now shaking.
Oh god. Yeah,
Right,
I'm going
furiously
to.
on the spot.
He's like eyes
Yeah,
wide staring at you all like
Eyes wide open, mouth wide open, shaking on the seat. In
Yeah,
fact,
I
everyone else
would
can
like
feel
to.
the cart shaking with him.
So Keth pulls out a slide whistle and starts to play a jaunty little tune for Buddy, and he's like, "Come on, Buddy, we're gonna sit down and we're kind of gonna sit along, we're gonna clap our hands together." And he starts to play this happy little tune on a slide whistle and tries to get kind of Buddy to like clap along with it to use up some of his energy and can't like calm him down using a repetitive motion.
Just so you know, Buddy's hearing all of this in slow motion.
yeah.
And as he sits down, do you do it? Do you sit down with Kev?
Yes, but I'm probably bouncing in place.
So-
you know how like kids'
so-
legs will start shaking.
Yeah, that's fine.
So as Buddy sits down next to Kev, there's probably the most rapid sounding claps you've ever heard, followed by the most rapid jumping on the seat you've ever seen.
I'm
Went
I'm
to
just
a
like-
slide whistle.
I'm just
So
kind of like scoot back into a corner of the cart and just like munch on my hat and stand there quietly.
I would like to augment the sound by having my bees drone within inside hollow structures within my shoulders, which sounds not unlike wub-wubs. So we have side whistle, we have rapid beating, and we have wub wobs. We now have dubstep going on in the back of the car. Let's go.
I'd like to imagine Buddy's like headbanging
What?
at this moment.
So-
Like,
So,
What do I have to roll to try and ignore this?
So Vodek, your character is just received the following flaw.
Mhm.
Buddy is now highly sensitive to sugar.
I like it.
This does not bode well.
Should I put addicted or just susceptible?
Highly sensitive to meaning every time you eat sugar, you are instantly hit with a sugar high.
Okay.
Which, by the way, could work to your advantage in the future.
I would say that you say that's a flaw. I see this as an opportunity.
Have you just given him rage? Sugar-based rage?
Yeah.
Not so much rage, more.
This is the other thing. It's sugar-based rage in a throwable package.
Technically, it's a sugar-based haste spell.
So, Vortex, you've just received what I'm going to classify as sugar haste. Upon the consumption of highly concentrated sugar, Buddy will enter a state of sugar haste, where the world around him will slow down for the duration of 2 turns.
Wow.
Upon which you will be hit with a sugar slow, and your movement speed will be halved.
Makes sense?
Okay.
For 2 turns.
So it's basically the haste spell.
Haste, with the downside of after 2 turns, you are hit with slow.
Right.
So
Okay.
your movement speed will be reduced by half for 2 turns.
Okay.
You also lose your bonus action for 2 turns.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
That's
amazing.
chocolate for haste. So
So
we
this is
we
entirely
need to
due
go
to the
buy
fact
chocolate
that-
bars.
This is entirely due to the fact that Charzyne basically gave you the most concentrated sugar sandwich of your life.
I mean, that's fair. To be fair, I have made worse sandwiches than this. But, yeah. Peanut butter, marzipan, chocolate chip, honey sandwich.
Yep.
And you can add marshmallow fluff if you want to.
So basically, what ends up happening is after he goes, like after he's sitting there listening to the music, he eventually basically just dies. Am I understanding that right? Where he's like,
Essentially, like about a minute later, after you finish that, you just kind of fall asleep on the seat.
And Kev covers him with a blanket and moves back to the adult side of the car. That's how you
Wow.
deal with over-energetic children. You just need to wear them out. It's fine.
Yeah, that worked well. That was quick thinking. I'm Nyx.
Kev, how do you do? Reaches out a hand to shake your hand.
Yes, yes, I have. Yeah, indeed. And reaches out a stony hand towards you. It has 3 fingers, or 2 fingers and a thumb. 2 digits and a thumb.
Oh my, you are a fascinating being. I don't think I've ever met anyone quite like you.
Oh, here we go again. Freaking him.
For Vortex, your character is currently asleep.
I figured, yeah.
Like,
I'm
passed out, trigger high.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You're just covered with like my thieves' cloak currently, so.
Oh.
Yes, don't get too fascinated. I put a I think I'd have a hood up at this point, so you can't necessarily see. Like the back of my head is this kind of honey, like got all these kind of honeycomb pod type thing structures, wax structures on it.
Will
Yeah,
you not be giving off a sweet smell then?
no, I smell like rotten meat.
Oh god.
Yeah, vulture bees make honey from rotten
no.
meat.
Meat. Yeah.
He's got a constant stink of like rotting flesh.
Yeah, not heavily like a zombie or an actually rotting thing, but like this kind of this background sense of decay. Yes.
It's weirdly sweet, acrid decay.
Yeah. It would
to
be
be
sweet.
fair, vulture bees do make honey out of the meat. It's just honey made from dead meat.
Yeah, it is still just honey, although apparently it also does taste disgusting.
I can't imagine why.
Like not even like bacon honey. just actually disgusting, apparently. Like rotten meat. But yeah, absolutely.
But yes, Kath is, I'm sorry, madam. I did not mean to be too forward. And he kind of sits back down opposite you and... Yeah.
Wait, hang on then. I've heard... Sir? Then, now, madam. That's a machine, right? Like, I'm not like confused here, right? That's a machine. You're calling a fucking machine madam and saying, oh, you're interested. Are you swooning it over?
But
Why is everyone up here so bizarre?
for the record, I don't really care about gendered pronouns. It's not really doesn't affect me. I don't actually have a gender.
Well, of course you wouldn't care. You're a machine.
And you are a
anyway.
survival machine made of flesh, organic.
And also,
What's
frankly,
your
I'm going to
point?
use...
Well, more importantly, I'm a woman, and you're not. And the thing is, if you're not a woman, then it doesn't really matter, does it?
I mean, I might
What?
use they, them, because they are a swarm of bees.
What? No, a swarm of bees is like inhabiting them. That's like saying you call a tree a person because got a swarm of bees living in it.
Excuse me. No, we are a symbiotic creature. We are, although there are many separate bees, and I have had many separate queens. They are part of my body, an extension of me.
Okay, right, but I've got lots of different organs inside me, and you don't see me trying to say that, like, their existence and gender affects mine somehow.
Well, maybe we should. You organics do think of yourselves as both too separate and too whole.
I'm gonna pull out like a small like practical knife and just gesture with it at Nyx. Don't you start giving them ideas? I don't need internal rebellions happening here. Would I even listen to you in the first place? That'd be like,
What was that?
you keep your weird ideas about like sovereignty and like organs away from my body. This is not my body is not a democracy. This is a monarchy, okay?
So at this point, Kath pulls out a tuba and starts accompanying this argument with a tuba.
So, I'm pretty sure that's loud enough to wake Buddy up.
You can play a tuba lightly.
This is actually true.
So you gotta
You
light
cannot-
play it.
You cannot let me play an accordion, but you can let me play a tuba.
Yeah.
Just in between them, just lightly playing it.
Right. Just accompanying their argument occasionally with light tuba music.
Yes, top-down rule. That's the way you organics like to do it, dictating everything rather than working by a consensus for your needs, your shared needs.
What do you mean? You organics? Why are you helping me out with the rest of the fucking lot? Do you not? Never mind. I'm not here to.
At this point, the dwarf's just ignoring what's going on in the back.
He's wiping his eyes, like staring at the group. Like, what happened?
So what's your story, my man? I said to the dwarf.
You talking to the dwarf?
Yeah, I'm saying that to the dwarf.
Because I don't really have a story. I'm just a humble cart driver. That's it.
And now then, my friend, a good-looking dwarf like you has to have a backstory.
Wait, no, you stop that right there! Like, go and canoodle or whatever the fuck you have to do, like, over there or whatever. I don't care how you have to do it, but do you have to, like, bring all that degeneracy out in public? There's a fucking child, like, right there!
He's
It doesn't
asleep.
need to be exposed.
The dwarf, like, it's alright, lass.
They call you Biddy.
It's alright, lass. I'm well past my prime. He's got no use to me.
Oh, thank you for at least having a sense of propriety about you. You're doing very well. Look, I appreciate your attitude. I never thought I'd say that to a dwarf, but thank you. But there's a child there, like... Are we gonna turn and look at Buddy?
He's half asleep.
Are you-
asleep.
They call you Biddy. Are you a boy child or like a girl child?
He kind of looks down, opens up his pants. I'm a boy.
You were asleep.
Oh,
Did you wake up Buddy just to ask what was in his pants?
I probably would have, yeah. I don't think Charzyne would think about that.
And a half-eaten sandwich, and it's like, ooh, eats the sandwich, and it's like, I don't know, I guess some lint, and falls back to sleep.
Oh, great, well then, like, I guess fired away? Like, Cat's a guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gonna look at Cat and say, I mean, he could do better than, like, taking after you like that, no? Like, you don't have to infect him with that weird thing that all you do up here, like, in public, no less. I've seen everyone do it. It's like, look, I'm with Nyx on this one. Like, why are you always like interlocking
Wait, are you
fingers
embarrassed
and,
by
like,
the idea that they
mashing-
might be fucking?
No, but they're gonna go around and like twist their fingers together or like push their lips against one another. Like, that's just why are you doing that like that?
I don't open with that, darling. I open with the fingers through the hair, the hands across the face, of course. I'm a classy man. I don't open with the kiss. However, if you would like...
Are you from a brothel? Is that why you're like this?
Two vulture bees land on a nearby bit of wood and imitate fucking in front of you.
Oh.
That are actually.
I'm just gonna look at them.
So
Good
at
luck
this,
to you.
I'm guessing at this point, Buddy's away
Yeah.
and is now experiencing the scene of two vulture bees furiously fucking on the side of the cart.
A
Yeah.
very normal thing for a child to see. Come on.
Right? They are.
Considering his history, he's probably like, oh, you mean taking care of business?
Been working no for time. Come on.
No,
Business,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not repulsed by it. Like, bear guys do it. Bees do it. It's funny. I know it happens. Like, you're just being childish. Like, aren't you embarrassed? You're a fucking machine and you're being childish. You're the fucking, like, war column for, like...
Excuse me, I think you'll find they're a machine and a swarm of bees.
You have to pick one.
What's your opinion on this alpha lady? I say, turning to Beth.
She's a human, remember?
Oh, you're a human. I'm sorry.
My apologies.
She's usually an elf. I'll let you away with that because she's usually an elf.
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, you know, you're all part of the short-lived races. I just thought.
What did he short-lived races?
Babe, Mike.
I am insulted that you would think I'm an elf.
My apologies.
So am I, frankly.
Yeah,
You are pretty. Buddy will say, like, looking up at you.
What's your take on canoodling in public?
Do as you please.
Seems pretty fair.
I'm just saying, it's a bad example to show a child. That's the way you open yourself up to getting assassinated. Like, that's just an invitation to be like, oh, hey, look, here's a person I care about. Why don't you take them and torture them to make me do something that I don't want to do? Like, do you not think about these things? For fuck's sake. Like, look, do what you want, but at least don't, like, corrupt the child and, like, lead him astray. Like, I know he's a male, but, like, he at least needs enough common sense to survive.
Wow, lecturing us on corruption is very funny.
Buddy has become completely disinterested with the conversation as it no longer contains sugar. So he's just gonna pull out some moldy bread from like a pocket and start.
You don't need it. In the box next to the bunny, there's fresh bread wrapped up.
And more chocolate.
He's gonna take a piece, break half of it, put half in the pocket with the other piece of moldy bread.
What?
and
No,
straight into
no,
the
you
trash
said
can.
that right now. That is... I got medicine. I know that's not, like, an okay thing to do, right?
Within there is also chocolate.
Don't say that.
Fuck. Does he see the chocolate?
Very much so.
We are very much involved in our discussion right now, so I'm not even going to try and pretend to notice that.
That's fair.
And I wouldn't stop him even if I did notice, because I think it's funny.
He's gonna take it, break it in half, and put half in his pocket. Like
Yeah.
you're noticing a trend. Buddy pockets food all the time.
Yeah.
So
He
what
doesn't eat half of it.
Buddy doesn't know is that chocolate melts.
Exactly. He does
Oh
not know
gosh.
this.
But bread is absorbent, and he has bread in his pocket, so he's gonna have chocolate bread. It's gonna be great.
Wonderful.
As someone who has had to transport chocolate and bread before in like an outdoor environment, that's not what you end up with.
Oh. But it sounds so delicious.
It does sound delicious.
Slowly consume the other half. Because he's bored.
But he consumes the other half of chocolate.
Yep, he eats half, the other half. Once again, he gets a sugar high, doesn't know what to do, just starts bouncing in place, though.
Actually, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
See if you get a sugar high straight off.
God!
No,
What are with
no,
my con saves?
No sugar high again.
He's just like, chocolate.
This tastes really nice.
He's just got it probably all over his face and hands. Like,
Yeah, so your face and hands are like just absolutely caked in like melted chocolate at this point.
He's just like sucking on his fingers, like so good.
Man-child, what's your name?
Is that referred to as buddy because you said man-child?
Yes.
Okay. He'll just kind of like he pauses, as like almost like he got his hand caught in the cookie jar. He look, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Like, so, you like it when people are nice to you, right?
Not a couple times.
So, let me be nice to you now, because I like it when people are nice to me too. Like, I had an aunt. Still have, probably. She's probably not bad, she was good about that. It's Lara. My aunt is Lara. I like her. Auntie Lara. So, here's the thing. I happen to have a fondness for chocolate, so I'll make you a deal. You make sure not to let any go to waste getting stuck in parts of your body, and I won't put something sharp in anywhere unpleasant inside you. How's that sound?
He looks mortified now. He's like, okay.
So the bard is actually going to end up using Tasha's hideous laughter at this point to try and disarm the situation, because he's feeling quite defensive of the kid all of a
The
sudden.
kid is
You did just kind of threaten the kid, yeah.
He is just like a small, and is protecting him. So, and he's already he's picked up his Tash as Hideous Laughter today. So that's a 1-action casting time with a range of 30 feet. And it's a creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone and become incapacitated and unable to stand up.
Right, and who's that aimed at?
Velix.
Oh, I thought you were doing
Alex,
the buddy
can we get a
for
wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
I was like,
Do I just click on it? Is that how I get to roll? Okay.
So you got a 13.
Why is it 13, 14?
Because it's rolling with advantage.
I have mine to where I can toggle it. It's not a big deal.
Oh.
So what was the
13 under 14?
What was the what was the
Wisdom saving throw.
yeah, what was it though? What was the number?
Your wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, but what was the DC?
Hey,
What
click on the
do I have
spell
to get?
tab. Click on the spell tab. Look at the top.
I have.
What is your wisdom save?
What's the
What's your spell save
what's the
DC?
spell DC?
Oh, spell save DC 12.
Okay, so Velix passes.
Ah,
Okay. So I'm just gonna. Do I know that something cast on me? Is this one of those spells where I... Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's fine then.
But he just kind of like slowly nods, and he'll kind of like leave everything alone as he just kind of goes in the door.
So
No!
the dwarf pipes again and looks at the party and says, "We're gonna make a stop off at the beach."
Oh, cool.
Good.
Are we
Just
picking up some?
Just stop, stretch your legs, get some fresh air.
Yeah.
Are we picking up some fish?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. We're gonna be there for a little while. So you all end up. He comes off onto a sort of front of a side road, and you all end up on the beach.
Ooh.
I'm going. I've been keeping like my head looking down most of the time. I'm gonna pull out a pair of badly smoked glasses and kind of put them on over my face. Because it's there's just entirely too much light up here.
That's fair.
So it is quite a hot and sunny day. So
Bunny is going to kind of start walking over here, find some wet sand, and start building sandcastles.
Catherine's gonna be like, oh my god, a turtle!
Where is the place that has the most shade?
Probably over here by the trees.
Okay, so that is where I'm headed to. I'm headed out over there because I would like to have as little sun as possible.
But he's just like so happy. He's like, ah, I get to play in the sand.
I think
So
Nyx is...
the dwarf pulls a crate off the back of the car. After everyone gets off, goes to the car, pulls a crate off, and basically comes onto the beach and lays down like a cloth, like a
Beach towel.
like a plaited cloth, like a picnic cloth.
Mhm.
Starts to unload various food items and sandwiches and all other kinds of things from the crate. Drinks, just what their equivalent of soda is there, and obviously they said various food stuff. So you've got sandwiches, you've got like roasted chicken legs, all the sort of stuff you would associate with going out for a picnic with. He says, "Oh, this is part of the package."
Oh, nice. Excellent. Can I'll have a chicken, please. And we'll
He looks
grab,
at you and
grab
says,
like
"Only
a...
take one because you've already had all the jerky."
It's fine. It's
Hands
fine.
you a chicken
And-
leg, and the chicken leg's
Oh.
like a good 12 inches long, and
Okay.
like 6 inches wide. So they're pretty fucking chicken
So-
legs.
So yeah, so I'll kind of hold it. I'll kind of like put it down in front of me, and yeah, swarm of bees will descend on it and start stripping it of meat until there's only a bone left.
Can't imagine that wouldn't be terrifying to the child.
I don't know if he would be terrified or fascinated because he's probably never been stung by one, so he doesn't really have the concept of like, oh, bees scary.
You know, that's fair. I used to try to pick up bees and talk to them when I was a kid before I got stung.
Fun fact: vulture bees don't sting, but they have really, really powerful jaws.
Yeah, they bite.
That makes sense.
To be fair, though, he's probably fascinated with playing with a sandcastle. He's like, whee!
So I guess I'm gonna come back over. I want to ask the dwarf. Right, so I'm not quite used to like all the customs and things up here. So like, which one of these? Since this is part of like a package and we're paying for this, are you able to tell us which one of these are poisoned?
What?
Which one of them's poisoned?
What
And
do you
ideally
mean?
with
Which
what?
one's poisoned?
Oh.
We don't poison our customers. It's bad for
Okay.
business.
Right, okay, so I haven't put out any of the poison food. Got it. Right, I got
We
you.
don't poison customers. It's bad for business.
What? I know it's bad for business, but that's... You know what? Fine, let's go with that. Not even a little arsenic! Not even just a hint to add like, an extra flavour in there to throw someone off.
Nothing of the sort.
How are you supposed to enjoy your meal without a hint of danger?
That's kind of a shame, actually. I was just not too bad a taste if you have it in very small amounts.
How about-
it helps keep...
How about this? I'll point my crossbow at you, and you can wonder if I'm going to pull the trigger or not, and then you can have that sense of danger. Is that what you want?
What? Here, out of a sense of danger or adventure. Like, I don't want you to point your crossbow at me. Like, if you want, I can put one back. If you put one at me, I'll put one at you. But like, I'm not here to.
Considering this is happening between the two of you, Buddy's gonna scoot out of the line of fire. he's like hearing crossbows fun. He's like, I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Man-child.
So the dwarf asked
Manly.
you to come and sit down to enjoy the picnic with them.
Yeah, Mom, get back here. You can't, look, I know it was tasty, but you can't live on chocolate and like sweet things alone. You need, for optimal growth, get 2 parts meat, 3 parts veg, 1 part like bread. That should be pretty alright. I think. I'm not quite sure how old you are. You're not an elf, so I don't know.
He's gonna kind of like look at his like he thinks for a minute and then he
I-
like uses his fingers. He's like, 8. He holds up 8. 8. I'm 8.
Hey, can even count. Good man, child.
Can I roll medicine to try and look a symbol of reasonably balanced diet for a drow male of around his height for optimal growth?
You could, but the likelihood would be that it would be incorrect either way.
Probably.
Let's say I don't know if anybody knows what a diet of is.
So you
Mushrooms and bugs.
You think of like young drow males around about this creature's age, and
Probably
you're
like
like,
30.
okay,
No,
yeah,
probably like
yeah,
10,
I
12.
think I know what I could what would be good for this kid.
Yeah. Probably some meat, a bit of veg. Don't trust all that green stuff. You want like the browns, the mushrooms, that kind of thing. The fungi, those are good for you. Bread's probably fine. That's probably also fungus. The green stuff is probably like mold or algae, and that can be that can be hard on a digestive system.
His eyes are glazing. You're losing him. Like Buddy's just like getting lost.
Oh no, this, I'm not like saying like this is like I'm just simply I'll hand you the plate. I'll be like, here.
He'll take it, looks down at it, and he's like, There's so much. I can't eat all of this. He'll just kind of like start picking at it slowly. Because last time he ate fast, he got in trouble. So he's like, eat slow with finger. Like,
I'm gonna pull out like the little knife. I'm gonna hold that to him. 1, use this. 2, eat what you can.
he'll take it and he starts like cutting the food slowly. Actually, one of the things he will do, he'll take a bite, then cut off a really small piece and put it in a pouch on his belt.
What? No. What are you doing?
He'll kind of open up the pouch, and he's got a little itty bitty pet mouse in there. He's feeding his little mouse friend.
Oh, you have a symbiotic relationship with a creature too.
His
with
mouth's full.
organic-
Yeah.
Okay. 2
Uh-huh.
things. 1, that's fine. You're not to store food just in your pot like that. If you try to store food, I can teach you how to wrap it, but don't just shove it in there. 2, I'm not giving it anymore just because you're feeding that thing.
His mouth's still full, and he nods another time.
Yeah, enjoy the pleasant sea air and temperature and salt. Let my bees kind of have a bit of a flap around and enjoy the sun.
So is everybody enjoying? They're gonna sit down to enjoy the meal?
More or less, yeah. I think is. I can't remember Reaper's character's name. I'm so sorry.
Persephone.
Persephone. Okay. Is Persephone sat down at the table?
Yes.
So I'm gonna look at you and go, why are you the one that makes any kind of fucking sense around here?
Now that is a good question.
Cat's gonna be like wolfing down the meat as quickly as possible so that he can like strip off his t-shirt and then run headfirst into the sea.
Buddy is mimicking you 100% because he wants to go swimming.
So at some point during the meal, Kath is just like, woo!
That kid has problems.
Did you perhaps have an answer for that interesting question, or was that like the only thing you want to say there?
Yeah. No, that's a good question. That kid has problems.
Well, of course that kid's got problems. He's a manling. Like, what do you expect from a male?
What
Besides,
is
like,
that
he's
child
around a
doing
bunch
out
of-
here anyway? Are we?
He's around a bunch of weird sexual degenerates. Like, who want to just like smash their faces together.
I'm gonna turn to the driver and be like, what? Did he pay for that child? Did he pay for his fare, or like what?
What do you mean? Who paid for the child? The child paid for the child.
The child paid for the child. The child is with themselves.
Yes.
And where are their parents?
Are they old?
Dead.
Is
Like,
that
where's
okay
the
for
fucking
for what? I don't know. Like you organics. Tell me, is that too small to be on their own?
I mean, we don't ask questions.
Okay, like, what do you mean, is it too small? Like, there's orphans of all different shapes and sizes. Too small for what? To survive? I don't know. They might not. They could.
Well, and you know that surely that's just let nature take its course. The poorly
Are you
civilized.
suggesting that I take responsibility for this, like, orcish child? This orcish manling child?
Can I?
I'm
Can
not
I
like
get
a
perception
matron.
check off Buddy and Kath?
Yeah, sure.
I like to imagine Buddy, instead of like taking off clothes, he's just like rolled up his pants legs as high as they'll go, probably tearing them in the process. Truth be told. You said perception?
Yep.
We don't see anything.
We don't see shit.
Water.
you toggle off the advantage.
Couple of bros hanging in the ocean.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's awesome.
Just remembered something. I'm fucking streaming my screen still.
Is that the advanced dice? Or how do you toggle off the advantage?
You go to the little gear wheel to the core biospells gear wheel, click on the gear wheel. On the very left hand side, there's a character sheet type PC roll queries and you select advantage toggle. And it adds advantage toggles as well.
Where is that? Oh. What do I want to set it to?
Eight, okay.
Advantage toggle. Or...
Always roll advantage, right?
No, you want to set
Right.
it to
Query?
Advantage
query advantage.
Query
Yeah.
advantage.
Mine is set to toggle. There should be a toggle option.
Yeah, if you put it to toggle, it gives you buttons at the top.
Ah.
Yeah. And there's also an option which I love for GM whispers, so that way you can send the GM like a private message in the
right.
chat.
Nice. Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, that's nice actually. Yeah. Set it to that.
Ooh, that's actually useful. Thanks for telling me about that. I didn't know about that.
It's yeah.
I didn't know
It
about
really
that.
is cool.
Well, because it's nice because it means if you have a temporary disadvantage on something, you can just be like, oh, I'll roll with
Yep.
disadvantage. Like,
Mhm.
I just think it looks cleaner, but that's
Mhm.
just me.
it's also just better because, like, I have a thing where I can give people disadvantage in certain things. So at that point, like, you have a temporary disadvantage.
So, about 5 minutes later, the dwarfs still sat down eating what looks like to be a beef sandwich. The beef's obviously already been cooked and it's obviously been stored. It's like salted beef. And just watching Buddy and Keth have a hell of a time in the ocean. Whilst Charzyne is literally staying underneath the tree because of the shade.
Yeah.
All of
I-
a sudden, you hear what's sounds like movement in the water. That isn't you.
What was
I'm
it?
just kind of more curious.
There is very clearly something moving in the water, but you don't know what yet.
Hop on my shoulders, little buddy.
He'll actually hop on your shoulders. You'll probably have to help him up because he's not that acrobatic. but he'll-
Can I get another perception check? This time with advantage from Buddy and Keth.
Cool.
Jesus Christ! I wasted all my good rolls on my con save.
Okay, so
Ow!
Kay,
Good
you
job.
notice this straight away. You notice what looks like scaly beings underneath the water, quickly swimming towards yourself and Buddy.
Okay. I pull out my long sword in one hand and my crossbow in the other. I kind of fire off a round into the water, preferably before they get an attack, but I am going to be backing out. Obviously, with the kid on my shoulders.
Okay, so let me just pull these up so you can see them real fast.
But he's just like, ooh, fish! Like in the water. He doesn't see him.
Scaly friends.
Huh?
Scaly
Are they
friends.
Sawahin?
What, sorry?
There's
I
a-
think they're Sawahin.
So I
There's
that's
a
a,
couple things they could be.
is it an aquatic or a lizard type?
I'm very confused. Where am I supposed to be looking?
The right next to you over. Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah,
there you go. Ping, 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 ping.
Yeah.
oh, I see. Yep. Ah, they've turned up as little dudes.
Little
Yeah.
dudes. Little dudes.
Yeah, I think those are
Oh, no,
Sawahin.
little dudes, dude. Yeah, he totally has like a slight surfer accent, by the way.
Can the beach lizards all have the turtle from Crush, the turtle from Finding Nemo?
So, which one do you get to? Do you shoot? You do get a surprise attack here due to the fact that they are wholly unaware that you see them.
Okay, I'm going to shoot whichever one doesn't have a shield, and whichever one is closest that doesn't have a shield.
Okay, so just pick one.
Probably that
Yeah, we'll
one.
do that one then. That front one, nearest to
Alright.
me. How do I
Roll an attack real fast. Roll with advantage.
roll a crossbow attack? I
With
get...
advantage.
Okay, cool.
Okay, the way you ping, make sure up at the top left, you've got the little arrow one selected.
Yeah.
And then you can just click and hold, and it'll ping.
Ah, nice. Okay, so how do I do this? I've got one... Okay, I roll +5 on my attack.
If you just click on the... Yeah, there you go.
A 15 hits.
Okay.
So roll me damage. You can do damage just by clicking the word crossbow hand in the chat now.
Not on your sheet. In the There you go. Ooh.
So you hit an 8.
I don't know why I did it twice.
I rolled 20 lags.
That's not bad for a hand crossbow. Oh, and I get a free reload because I have crossbow expert.
Yep. So you hit him for 8. So
And then I'll quickly reload as a bonus action.
well, currently we're not in turn order yet, so
Oh, no, we're not in round.
and then
Oh.
you load it straight away.
Right.
Well, if they weren't hostile before,
They are now.
Yeah, now. Right, so turn order begins. Once I fucking there we go, turn order. Right, what you can do here is if you click on your token before you do your initiative rolls, it'll put it in the turn order automatically.
oh nice.
What, sorry? What was that, sorry?
If you click on your token before you roll your initiative, it'll put it in the turn. It'll put it in the turn order automatically.
Click on my token.
So these are guys have okay.
What the fuck is it?
Initiative's up. Yeah. You got it.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna individually just roll for these guys. Oh, that fell off the table.
Wow. Oh, you're adding it afterwards. I was like, man, that thing rolled a fucking 0.
Yeah, I'm adding it after I've rolled.
Mm-hmm. Wow! These guys are fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I rolled shit, but these guys are fast.
No, 11 with the 2 isn't bad.
Yeah, no, I rolled slightly below average.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, I
Okay.
rolled a 9, yeah. You rolled slap on average.
And now I just need to put this in descending order.
Bowler's Guide to Monsters, that's what I was like.
Such a good module. Or, well, book.
That book, yeah.
Alright, so here we go.
Ooh, catchy.
Okay.
Reminds me of my old Tekken days.
Right, so they go first.
Oh no!
And it's the funny enough, it's the one you shot at that goes first.
He's like, I had not.
So he's gonna make his move towards you and do a double attack with their trident, which is basically just a spear.
Okay.
I need to make sure I've got the weapon damage up correctly because he's holding a trident, but it's the same club. So, spear. Okay, there we go, 1d6. So he's going to get 2 attacks on you. First is the attack rolls.
Do I get a dodge?
That is a 5. So the first one, I'm guessing, misses. And 7, so I'm guessing that they both miss.
Yeah, I've got an AC of 12.
Yeah, they both miss. And it's Cat's turn.
Ha 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 ha, my go. So I think I'm gonna get stabby first. And stab this guy with my longsword and see how he likes it.
Alright. 10 does not hit.
Aw, damn! I had a fish pun lined up and everything.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay. So
Bear in mind, water for you is also difficult terrain.
oh yeah, good point.
So every square you move until you get onto land is 10 foot.
Yeah. I'm guessing I only have one attack. So
Yeah, at the minute, yeah.
oh no, I have a bonus action, and I'm
You
going
would-
to use my bonus action to attack with a loaded hand crossbow. And I'm also, because I'm a crossbow expert, I don't get disadvantage for being
Alright.
within 5 feet of a hostile creature. So
Alright.
I'm going to shoot this guy in the face with a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
13. No, that's a 20 first. So a 20 definitely hits.
Okay, cool.
Don't know why it's
Sorry.
rolling twice.
I don't know why my mouse has been a bit weird recently.
I honestly think it's roll 20. Roll 20 can lag sometimes.
You hit him for 8.
Another
Wait,
8.
roll for- Oh, wow.
Ooch.
Are we doing anything? Oh no, it wasn't right. It wasn't a nat
He
20.
is
Sorry.
bloodied.
Ah.
So for those of you
Nice.
that don't know, bloodied means below half health.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
And I'm assuming that is your turn, Kay.
Yes.
Alright, Charzyne.
I'm just gonna sigh. Stand up, dust myself off. Get out my maul, and I guess that was sitting up is half your move, right?
Do what?
Yeah, sitting up is half your move. So I'll just
No, you don't need to use up half your movement.
okay.
It would be if you were prone, but you're not.
Okay. Let's see, 5 feet. Because 20 feet, I can't. For some reason I cannot do the special thing where I can see how far I've moved
I mean that.
without and not like drag the map around.
You need to
You
have a
can
ruler.
use the ruler.
Yeah, there's a measuring.
Okay.
Now what you can
Okay,
do with
so
the
I
ruler
was-
is if you drag with it and then right click, it'll place a point. And then you can move around to see how far you're actually going.
Okay, cool. So,
Also,
Look at us all
if
playing
you
with me.
right click, you can make a ping point.
Oh my gosh.
Or like so that way you can angle like different angles.
okay. It's 25 feet.
That's
Okay. Gotta come over here. Buddy, where is Buddy?
I'm
Right in front of
on
you.
Ket's shoulders, I think.
Well, you are on
Right.
Cat's shoulders, yes. So
I
you're-
just have my
you're technically-
token there.
You're
just so that
technically they're both here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move to that square where Buddy's token is.
Okay, here,
And-
I'll move it. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay. Oh, right, I gotta do this.
That's why I didn't want to put it on top of, you know.
No, I
Kaylee's
appreciate that.
token. That way she could actually move her stuff. You know, the all the stuff, and it gets confusing.
I was like, wait, Ronling, here, take my hand.
He
Oh,
looks
'cause
down.
I want to try and like take his hand, and I want to try like if he'll take it, I want to try and like swing him out like into like closer, like towards the shore, so he can like walk back out onto the land.
Okay, yeah, he'll like reach out and try and take your hand.
Okay.
So, do you want me to do any roll, or how do you want to do this?
That would be a strength check from Velix's part.
Okay.
Not strength save, strength check.
It's to the left. It's the actual like where you see the big strength.
Ah, okay. 14.
How much do you weigh, buddy?
Not a lot. I weigh 41 pounds.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, I'm very
Okay,
malnourished.
Okay, like, cause like, that's a fair point, because I'm probably only like 130 in all of my gear. Because
You grab
Charzyne,
Buddy and you like basically throw him around you onto the shore. So Buddy has
wonderful.
an
That's
end
exactly what I
piece.
wanted to do. Exactly what I wanted. Awesome. And I'm just gonna turn around and have my maul at the ready, and say, "Ready? You haven't killed someone before. Because if not, then this is a pretty important day for you. Your first kill's a big milestone."
Wait, have I killed anyone before? That's a good question.
That is a good question. Have you? Given how innocent you are and the fact that you don't know what you didn't know what
Probably
chocolate was, I'd
not.
probably say no.
Yeah. He's probably killed like rats or something like that for trying to steal food, but that's
You killed
that's
like
different.
rats and like other various vermin, but never really fought anything this big.
Yeah,
Right.
probably knows what death is if he's living rough, like from seeing people like starve or
He's
something
seen
like
bodies,
that.
yeah.
But
He's seen
Yeah,
that,
but,
I'll
like-
say that.
not actually kill the guy. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Oh.
Also, Felix, that does classify it as an action.
Yes, I figured.
So I'm guessing that's your turn.
Yeah, that is. Wait, no, I have a
See.
bonus action I can do. I'm gonna cast a spell as my bonus action.
Oh, do you have any bonus spells?
I do. I have arcane weapon.
Ooh!
Cast arcane weapon then.
Yeah, on myself, and I'm going to choose. No, because I'm also sitting in the water right now. I'm going to choose poison.
I would say, don't do lightning, don't do lightning, don't do lightning.
It's electric, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking
And they
lightning,
shocked
but
the
like,
shit out of you and Kay.
I'm gonna go with poison. Why
Alright.
don't you thunder? I'm going to enjoy the noise it makes when I hit people with it.
Sorry, is it my turn now?
She just took your turn now. She just took my fucking brownies.
Oh.
As one does.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, he's gonna go way over here because he's like, I don't want to be near the fight, but he doesn't want to see his friends get hurt. So, you know what? I'm gonna try and stay thematic here. I could do a lot more, but I'm gonna pace myself. He's gonna pull out his trusty little slingshot, notch a pebble in, and launch it.
Alright, who are you launching at? So, which one were you firing at?
This one.
So this one sees a pepper narrowly miss him, and he immediately turns and locks eyes with Buddy.
Dun dun dun.
I still have 10 feet of movement, so he sees that and he's like, a couple of steps back. Panic. And that'll end my turn.
This one shouts something towards these guys. These guys are now looking towards Buddy.
but he looked at the others. Ah!
Oh no!
Kill the child.
What?
He probably
No!
didn't even see these guys.
Silence or war cry! Silence or war cry! God, who raised you?
So this one emerges out the water, looking at you.
Okay.
And he's going to throw a javelin at Buddy.
Oh
no.
What size category are you, buddy?
That is
I am
7
small.
plus 4. What's your AC?
7 plus 4, 13.
Misses.
It like grazes right past his shoulder. He's like, oh. He's definitely looking at the party. Panicking! Panicking!
This one gets onto land but can't do anything else. And now it's Nyx.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find out what the range of my heavy crossbow is.
Quite far. Quite far. Heavy crossbows can fire quite far.
If I'm just gonna go into a seating, a kneeling shooter position.
So a heavy crossbow has a range of
I think it's
one. Okay, so optimal range is 100 feet.
Cool. Cool. In which case, I'll shoot the one. I'll shoot this one that's closest to Buddy. This one here.
Right.
We will make an attack roll. So wait, is that?
I like how all of us think we protect the child, each one for like completely different reasons.
Exactly. I didn't make Buddy to be like the class or the group pet, but I'll take it.
Where is my attack rolls? Oh, I haven't actually put my attack.
Protect the squire.
Death is just like the small protect.
Protect the future slave gene stock.
Buddy's just like, for chocolate.
Now that's a book I can get behind.
It's basically. Sorry, what's attack again? I haven't set this up.
So
it's for range. It's death.
Are you doing it from from D&D Beyond?
Huh?
Are you doing it from D&D Beyond or Roll20?
Roll20.
So on Roll20, I think you just kind of click your weapon.
Yeah, click the plus number, which will be the to hit number, and that'll give you your to hit roll. And then, yeah, you click the damage afterwards if you set those up.
I have not set those up. What's the formula for a range attack?
Okay, what weapon are you using?
A heavy crossbow.
Okay, let me find the PCB.
Sorry, I was looking for that. Heavy weapon.
Is heavy crossbow a strength or dexterity weapon?
I thought ranged weapons were all dex.
Yeah. So it would be a 1d10. So it would be a d20 plus your dex modifier.
Mm-hmm. And that's it, right?
Yeah, it would be a d20 plus your dex modifier.
Are you proficient with it?
Yes, I am proficient.
Oh, and your proficiency bonus.
Oh, what? So
Yeah.
what's my proficiency bonus?
Should be 2.
Okay, so 23 then.
That's dexterity. You need to do a d20 plus dex.
Yeah, is a dexterity
No.
roll not?
Technically.
Yeah, it is. I rolled a 19 and it adds 2. Look, 1d20 plus dex.
That's okay. It's a weird way of doing it, but okay.
Yeah, but I rolled my dex and then yeah. So that would be 23.
Damn. That is actually really good.
So 23 definitely hits.
And then it's going to be the
A
heavy
1d10.
crossbow then 1d10. So I'll just roll a d10 since I didn't set that up properly. Bro.
Do you remember the type command for that?
So it's 1d10 plus 2.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's an 8.
So that's 8. Cool. And I'll just set that up now. Sorry, I didn't want to derail stuff too much. Yeah, I will.
You would add your dex to that attack as well.
You add your dex to that attack as well. Okay,
Which is a +2. So
cool.
there's a lot of 8 happening here.
Yeah.
We're
So
definitely
this
doing
like
above
slams
average.
right into like its inner calf.
I also have crossbow expert, so I'll ignore the loading quality of my crossbow.
Heck yeah.
Such a good feature.
I know, I took that one too, because it was just like,
Bonus
yep.
actions.
Nope, I don't have a hand crossbow, I have a big crossbow. Yeah, I can't see anything else I'd be able to do. I suppose I could move closer, but I really don't see the advantage in that. I'm quite happy here shooting you guys. Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so Velix, they're going to try and hit you with a heavy club.
Okay, AC 16. Let's do this.
That is 13 plus 4.
That
Damn.
hits.
That's a 17. So, and this is a D6 plus 2. Well, I know what there? Yeah, D6 plus 2. That is
Okay.
5.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Okay, I'm at 19.
I don't have any healing.
I just dropped my fucking dice. Give me a second.
Does anybody have any healing?
Not yet. I don't have
I
Not-
don't
not-
get healing.
I don't yet either.
Yup. Cool. Try not to die.
It's session 0, so it doesn't matter if you do.
Yeah, we're fine.
Things like feather falling to prevent damage.
I have distort value. I can make you look
Nice.
better than what you actually
You
are.
Amazing.
Nice, nice.
That's a good.
Okay, so it is now Persephone's turn.
Yeah. Alright, I am going to protect the child!
Everyone's
Shocker.
protecting, everyone's
Alright.
protecting the child.
Protect
Like,
the child!
protect the ball.
Yes.
So I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this fucking thing.
Yeah! Eldritch Blast! Yeah.
What? Send? Yes, it did.
Yeah, that definitely hit.
Yeah,
That's a
fine.
lot of
definitely it.
blasts. Oh, is that a crit?
No,
Not
Hey,
yet.
you can't crit on spells. And that's a 9 damage.
Oh, right, sorry.
So with that, he is he's bloodied.
Oh, you did
Okay.
great. That's nice.
End my turn.
which one was that?
This one down here.
This one.
This one. Gosh, he's put up with a lot so far.
Shouldn't go for the child.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Wait.
Might make it, but okay.
Buddy is clearly panicking more. What are me?
Right, and the one in front of Kay is going to multi-attack again, use this time with a bite and then a stab.
Okay. AC 12.
Mm-hmm. So the bite misses,
Cool.
and the stab also misses.
Whoop whoop.
And then it's Cat's turn.
Okay. I am going to be like, don't worry, dude, and I'm gonna shoot what? This guy
Alright.
with my hand crossbow.
It took me a
Little dude. Yo, little dude.
Buddy is still
Miss?
panicking.
Okay. I try. And then I'm gonna stab the one, I guess, between me and Vel.
Okay.
There's one.
Yeah. With a longsword. And because it's flanked, I'll have advantage.
You're not a rogue, so no, you don't get advantage.
Do you not get
If
flanking?
you were a rogue, you would get sneak attack, but because you're bad, you don't.
It's
Yeah,
not sneak attack.
I play +1 on my ones for flanking.
Oh, right, never mind then.
But that's optional. Yeah.
I
I
thought
always heard if you're on opposite ends, to where it's like if you were here and here, you would get advantage, but I don't know if that's a standard rule or not.
So that is not a standard rule. That is a recreation of a rule that used to exist in previous editions.
Yes.
Okay.
The 23 definitely hits.
wow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Wow.
Goodness.
Is that a crit, by the way?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay.
How does
If
one-
it was a 25, it would have been a crit.
Okay. 7 slashing damage.
How does one crit in this game? Is it only nat 20s now?
Yeah, only nat 20. You can get improved criticals where you can crit on a 19. But crits are
Okay,
primarily...
Ugh, I remember
Right.
the days of
20s.
getting crit down to 15.
Alright, well, he is
Because
not...
I got the savage attacks thing as a racial thing, because I'm a half-orc. Sorry.
Is that your turn?
Yes, I think. Sorry, did you say he was fucked up?
No, he's still okay.
Okay.
Charzyne.
Okay, right. So, I'm gonna take an attack. I might have to eat a couple attacks opportunity here. But I would like to move down to here.
Yep, attack opportunity, so they're gonna get an attack opportunity. If this
Yeah, I
hits,
think-
you don't get the movement.
Is that how it works?
Mhm.
Yep.
That is a 13 plus 4, 17.
Oh, I don't get the movement.
And you take damage of 1d6 plus 2. You take 6 damage.
Okay, I'm down to 13.
So you get about here before...
This guy.
Yeah. Because it would be here, you'd be leaving his melee range.
Right,
You
right,
get
makes
about
sense.
there, and then you get hit. Bear in mind, that does mean you lose all movement.
Wow. Okay, okay.
But it does stop people. We can also do that, right? That would stop. So if we have a fighters line, that will stop people flanking us.
Yep.
So I'm gonna whirl around with this maul, and I'm just gonna like, oh, fuck yeah, dog! And just slam into him.
Alright.
Hopefully, let's see if I can do this.
15 is
15.
high enough to hit.
Fantastic. Have 13 damage.
Nice.
So
I don't remember if blunt is what it's called or not in this system, but you know, it's that kind of damage.
Bludgeoning, yeah.
It's
So,
bludgeoning here, okay.
the one that you just hit is now critical.
Yeah, it is.
Not down and out, but looking like they're very close to going down.
See, am I in the water anymore?
You're technically half in, half out.
Okay, so then I have to roll extra. I have to roll an extra 1d6 damage. How do I do this?
Just roll a 1d6.
I've
Type in
never.
/R
Okay,
space.
just /R. Okay.
Yeah. 1d6, yep.
Have 3 points, extra points of poison damage.
Fuck
Because that arcane weapon.
Dead.
Nice!
Wonderful. Oh, I can just add that to my weapon. That's phenomenal. Okay. I see. And, so, I'm gonna call out to, the child. They just fall if you look at them wrong. Don't be afraid of them. Get in there and actually kill the bastards.
He looks shaken, but he'll kind of like slowly nod with a thumbs up.
Right, so buddy then.
Get in there and murder, kid.
Exactly.
Do it. You can murder them. We all believe in you.
You get your first murder here, I'll take you out for cake sometime.
I don't know what cake is either, but okay.
The dwarf goes, if you kill him, I'll give you some chocolate.
He's gonna put both of his hands up and make like a little triangle with his palms, and he's going to whisper under his breath, I really hope this works. And he's gonna cast Burning Hands.
Burning Hands is a voice, so you can either chance an attack of opportunity or roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I will go ahead and roll a con save. Just to try it.
Nice.
I have been killing it on my con saves.
You are so
really
lucky. I
hard.
rolled a 16, you rolled a 17.
Better be lucky than
So
good.
you get this off without a hitch.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll the actual attack here.
And the worst thing is, that's like all three of them.
Yeah, exactly.
All three of them.
noticed.
Like a perfect triangle.
All
Yep.
of them have to roll dex saves. Fail. Fail. Fail.
And I'm going to invoke Genie's Wrath on the one right in front of me. So
What's
it's
that
going to
do?
take an additional 2 fire damage. Not a lot, but it'll help.
So that's 17 damage to the one in front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, they're like a perfect shape in front of you for this.
Yes.
Exactly.
They really are.
Oh, wait, that's what you were just saying, I realised.
So the one in front of you is instantly sent down to instantly critical.
He looks at the little thing. He said, "Oh, sorry."
The one behind him is the one over here is sent to bloodied, and this one here bursts into flames and dies.
Nice.
You hear the dwarf go, "Go on, kid!"
Sorry. Oh, that was painful. Oh god.
To be fair, we loosened the lid on that particular jam jar. Try and get another one.
I don't.
Hey, go in the importance on his first murder! Especially not since he's a bloody mage! Come on! Kill
He's
all
like-
of us!
So this kid literally shows that he's gifted with magic and fucking killed all three of these lizards. And the whole party just goes, yeah!
And he's like, ah! Because the thing, he didn't just attack them. He's caught this thing on fire in front of him. It's burning. Like,
Right? It's screaming and
you get, like,
burning.
the
Its
smell
flesh
of,
is
like,
melting off.
Of cooking gator meat.
We are going to be a terrible influence on you.
Yep.
Yes.
he's having a little bit of a mental breakdown. But he's okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
And everyone throws up after their first kill.
Actually, yeah. Give me a Constitution saving throw real fast.
That's fair. That's 100% fair.
Okay, so
What
you
is
don't,
my
you
con
don't
save?
throw up, but you do feel sick.
He's like, are you okay? Is there anything I can do? He's just, I think an appropriate reaction, he's just gonna do what kids do. He's running away.
Alright, attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
4, so he misses.
Not
Buddy,
surprising.
apparently just, like,
So
gifted
lucky.
with
Can he have a concentration if he's on fire?
This kid's got a fucking 20 in luck.
I know, right?
Well, you are. It actually works out. You're a genie pact.
Yeah. I like to imagine as he runs past the turtle, he like pets it, good turtle, and keeps running.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, why not?
And you're getting a javelin thrown at you.
Okay.
That is a nat 1, holy fuck! So he goes to throw this javelin. He goes to throw this javelin, but as he brings it back, he fucking stabs himself in the leg.
How much damage?
And takes a 1d6 plus 2 of damage. And
Ties.
takes himself down to critical.
He nicked an artery. I like to imagine his genie is like invisibly over him, like, like swatting all the attacks from
With
it.
Nyx's turn.
Nyx is going to redirect her fire at this this guy over here. Katwang.
14 is
14.
enough to hit.
Ah, damn it.
So all it sees is a heavy crossbow bolt literally whiz past its head. It looks at you, points at you, and then puts those like the gesture that you're next.
Why didn't you make me first, you pussy?
Yeah, why did you make them first?
They are picking on the child first. That is the ultimate coward move.
Right.
The thing is, you see the one that's next to you?
No,
This
go
one-
after the child.
This is the one that told them to do it.
I bet
That's
all of them are
amazing.
like looking back, like, did you know he could cast fire?
So any bonus actions?
No, I would have to hit to do the thing I want to do.
Well, that one's dead, so it's Persephone's turn.
I'm gonna go for this one. And I'm gonna cast another Eldritch Blast because cantrip.
Yes. Such a good.
That is well
hits.
busted.
That hits.
Uh-huh.
Take another 9.
So, this is everyone sees this, right?
Yeah.
So this Eldritch Blast, like, so Buddy sees this as slow motion because he's so overwhelmed with emotions right now. You see the Eldritch Blast come from Persephone in slow motion, hits the head of the lizard folk, and just.
That's amazing.
Good shot.
That's pretty gory, just for the heck of it. Yeah, he's definitely.
Buddy just throws up after seeing this.
Just blood.
He's like, oh, guts!
Don't do that, you...
Buddy
Don't
just
do
take-
that, you
Buddy
bum
just take 1 point of heaving damage.
That's fair. Don't worry, I went from 20 health to 19. I'm okay.
What the
Nice.
fuck? Why is it that the males always do that?
And I am my turn.
So that one's dead. So you basically just killed the one whose turn was next.
Exactly.
And this one's going to try and multi-attack again with a bite and a stab.
These guys are
7
not
misses. And misses again.
What the fuck is wrong with these things?
They're having a very bad day.
This one that's been trying to kill Kate this whole time hasn't hit a single fucking hit.
It's my genie luck.
Yeah.
Friends.
Right, so it's Cat's turn.
Uh-huh. So he's gonna pull out his crossbow, aim it at this guy's head, and the first thing I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. And the first thing I'll say is, I should have known that these type of fishes should be sleeping in a riverbed.
Well, this is the sea, but you know.
I hear you say I hear you say that.
Yeah, there we go.
Which one?
Maybe that's why it does damage. They're confused.
Right,
Which
right.
one you doing this to?
The guy in front of me.
Okay, so Wisdom saving throw of DC 12. That's a 20.
Fuck. In that case, I just shoot him with the crossbow.
But this
Well,
was a
you take
spell,
half damage.
right? That
Yeah.
you cast?
Yeah.
So you play
it's
blank
panic.
range. So, but would Andrew, would that give you an attack of opportunity because they're casting?
That would. You can either do a Constitution saving throw or take the chance.
For what?
Because you're casting a spell in front of someone.
I didn't think that was a problem for instantaneous spells.
Is it instantaneous? No, yeah, that's just instantaneous.
Oh, it's instantaneous. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, it's an instant, so I didn't think that was a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, then I'll shoot him with the crossbow. No, yeah, as my bonus action. Yeah. Which, fuck, why did I... sorry.
Oh yeah, but Burning Hands is also classified as instantaneous, and
Yeah. No, yeah, you said touch was immune. It's not most spells are instantaneous or have a duration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's got a range of 60 foot
I'll
and a verbal
let it
component.
slide this once.
Okay, but what do I need to do otherwise?
Or just attack him. It's fine.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'd have to make a con save or chance getting attacked.
Right.
Yes.
22
Yeah,
on the
okay,
hand.
so that definitely hits.
6 piercing.
So you basically just aim the crossbow, fire, and it goes straight through his head.
Oh, yeah.
On the other side.
Needle to death.
At that range, it's just gone straight through.
Spell didn't work, so I went for the old-fashioned method.
Everyone's a critic. Stat.
Oh my god,
It's
yes.
Charzyne's turn. Unless you want to make movement.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Let me know.
So does Kath want to make movement?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I can now, can't I?
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
I've
just
been
so you know, you lose
for so long.
10 feet to get out. You use 10 feet to get to the edge of the water. For that one square.
Yep.
So it would be 20 technically.
So that's right there. You'd be doing 15.
Okay. My movement is...
So you've got 15 left.
Okay.
30 unless you're a funky race with...
I got an extra 5 feet of movement because I am small.
Small.
I am
Yeah.
small.
Okay, there. There we go.
Alright,
Okay.
now it's Charzyne's turn.
Okay, so... Is anyone still standing? Oh, yeah, there's
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
this one, yeah.
Can
He's
I...
still chasing Buddy, and Buddy's like, ah!
So the one that
Can I-
Buddy will probably 100% fuck up if everyone lets him.
Yeah.
Can I get over here?
Should be able to.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I will get over there.
That's
then.
like 20-ish.
It was this one bloodied?
That one is bloody, yes.
Yeah, he's been beaten up a bit.
How,
And burned.
how does non-lethal damage work in this game? Can you do it?
So you just tell me you're doing non-lethal, but you wouldn't be able to do non-lethal with your maul, unfortunately.
just hit him lightly.
No, but
So
that's,
you could deck him, you could punch him.
that's very fair. I'm going to swap my damage. Use my bonus action. Swap my damage type to thunder. So it makes a loud noise. And I'm going to slam. I'm going to try and hit him with a maul. How does 24 sound?
24 means he's fucking dead.
That's to hit, not damage.
That's the
To hit. That's definitely going to kill him.
Oh my god.
9
Yeah.
bludgeoning for thunder damage.
Definitely dead. He's at -9.
Okay then.
I imagine he kind of, because thunder's sound waves, right? So you kind of hit
Yeah.
him, and then like sound ripples through him, and
You essentially just burst his organs.
yep,
But that's how you do it.
you pulped him. Squishy organics.
So Buddy definitely heard some popping after that hit.
I like to imagine
Alright,
he's
get that over here and get a trophy. You only get your first kill once. What the What are you doing? I'm in the way.
Buddy's like hyperventilating.
Oh, just
So-
get something for him.
Kath goes over to Buddy, and I'm going to be using the spell Prestidigitation to essentially create a small fidget toy
Aw.
for Buddy to calm down. And I will present it to Buddy, and it should stay for like at least a few minutes.
Isn't it supposed to be like an
Come
hour?
on.
Yeah, as long as I maintain an hour, as long as I maintain concentration, which is a minor thing. We're not in a fight currently, so I can.
So,
You're
yeah, the
coddling-
dwarf also
you're
walks over and
coddling
hands
him.
Buddy a rich chocolate bar.
Nice.
Buddy's gonna hold it, but I don't know if he's in a condition to want to eat right now. He's just like,
You get a big pat on the head as Charzyne goes by. Right, next place we stop, I'll get you a piece of cake. It's like
Oh.
chocolate, but like more eating.
how panicked.
You can now choose to loot these bodies if you want to.
Okay.
I work
Oh,
the way I
absolutely.
work loot is very weird though.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's a chance you'll find items or just silver and gold.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay.
That
I mean,
sounds good.
I'm gonna spend the first minute gathering up half my quarrels back, and then I will happily do some looting.
Yeah, I mean, Kath will probably go and do this to Buddy and then just leave him, like, to relax a bit and then immediately go start looting.
Yeah, he's gonna sit on the turtle and play with his new toy. While obviously trying to forget what just happened.
Right.
Oh, and my bees will start feasting upon the dead flesh.
So, are these in fact Sawahi? Like, let's go take a look at one of these
It's
things.
a lizard folk.
The lizard folk. Okay.
When you said gator, I was like, these look like lizard people.
Yeah, I was like, I thought they were Sawahi. These are not Sawahi.
Just like generic lizard folk.
I've heard of things like these before. Never seen them. I've heard they use them as slaves down near. Never mind. Never mind.
What? Eyes narrow as much as my tiger's eyes can actually narrow.
I know you heard me. Why are you asking me to repeat it? Like, are you daft? And why are you looking at me like that for? They're not my slaves.
Also, Kath is going to start by dragging the two bodies that are in the water onto the shore so that they don't wash out.
Yes.
An attractive
Alright.
shark.
Smart.
So I'd like to go over to the dwarf. Well, not to the dwarf. To Persephone.
Hello.
Everything and go, hey, so, magic, where is this from?
They've got individual loot tables.
I worship a deity who gives
Great.
me my powers.
Which deity?
I want to say fucking Zodiac.
What?
Not D&D.
Wait, what?
I want to say Zodiac, but that's not D&D.
Do you as a player not actually know what deity it is? Okay,
No.
would you answer?
The devil himself.
I mean, you could.
I'm about to say,
There are a few
that
devils.
is an actual entity you could.
So you're
Yeah.
basically a demon worshiper.
Yeah, Asmodeus.
Yeah.
There we go. That's Modi.
And if you took the fiend as a patron,
I did.
that makes total sense. Yeah, that makes total
Okay,
sense.
I'm like, hold up, what?
So
So
Keth is
you-
looting, correct?
Hmm?
Keth is looting.
Believe so.
Yeah.
I'm also looting.
Yeah,
Yes, I am looting.
Point
Yeah.
out the bodies that you're looting.
I am doing these two to start with.
Okay, so first of all, I need a D100 off you.
Should I do this since I will want to loot the one that
52.
Buddy charred?
Okay, so now I need 4d6 off you.
Okay.
46, 7. You find 7 pieces of silver,
Whoop.
and you
Yay.
get. And can I get another D100 off you?
Me. Yep.
Yep. Oh, that's a lot.
Sorry, I just clicked once.
What is it? What's the first one? 51. You find a spell scroll,
Ooh.
which you will need to obviously use do an Arcana check on to find out what it is.
Yeah.
And you want to do the other body, so the other body is another D100.
11.
11. 5d6.
19.
19 pieces of silver, copper. So 19 copper coins.
Okay.
And then another D100. 72.
Yeah.
Another spell scroll.
Ooh.
Wow.
Next person, Valix, you said you're looting too.
I will be in a moment. I want to finish talking to Persephone briefly, but I want to loot the one that Buddy burned.
And okay, so Daisy, give me a D100.
No. D100.
No, I won't roll D100.
18. 5d6.
5d6.
Mhm.
17.
17 pieces of copper.
Ah,
And then another D100.
another D100.
You
97.
find a greater healing potion.
Ooh.
Wow.
I will. Do we know each other that we're likely to be splitting this, or are we? Are we very
that's up to
much?
you. That's entirely up to the party. Does the party know each other that well?
I feel like for Charzyne, you've probably known her for like 12 hours or so.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I don't imagine they've been like a friendly 12 hours by your standards.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah. I'm just gonna pocket all that then.
Okay, and then anybody else looting?
I will be. Should I do the looting now and then finish the conversation, or
do
vice?
the looting now and then so
Okay.
it's D100 to start off with.
Okay. 61.
61. 3d6.
36.
Mhm.
Wait, do we actually roll in roll 20, or do we do it like
Yeah, roll
the
and roll.
desk? Okay. 12.
You find you got lucky. You found 12 gold coins.
Okay. I will take those. I will separate one out
And then another D100.
for me.
Mhm.
Okay. $82.
You find a spell scroll as well.
Oh. That's gonna be held on to.
And there's only one body left to loot.
I'm
There's one body left to loot.
I'm gonna take out a survival knife and get off like a finger from the charred corpse and come back over to Buddy and
Oh no.
Right, hold up your hand.
He's been busy with the fidget toy. He does not see what you're doing, so he'll just kind of absent-mindedly like hold out his hand while the other hand playing with the fidget toy.
Like if Catholic wants to do something about this, and they're not busy leading, like he absolutely can.
Right, I'm gonna loot this last body.
So, buddy,
Yeah, you
the charged
get
finger
a
of a lizard folk has dropped into your hand.
and a gold coin along with the words. Right, you did good there, Tebnar. There you go. Have a trophy.
So he turns and sees it. And this is the first time I'm going to be doing this, and I'm so glad you did that. He full-blown has a panic attack and disappears.
Oh. Where'd he go?
We have got to put a bell on him.
Only thing left is his little genie vessel that's just kind of sitting on top of the turtle.
How did you do that for?
I'm gonna pick up the genie vessel and like clip it to my belt. What the hell I did that for? It was his way, right? It's important. It's his first time, killing someone. I wanted him to have a nice memory.
He obviously wasn't doing well. Like,
Did he take the finger with him, or did it fall comically to the ground?
No, anything in his possession goes. So yeah,
Okay.
it went with him.
So he's now in there with a finger.
You hear a very quiet the genie vessel.
He's great. He makes for some big pampo. Don't like to see that lately.
Yeah, whilst all this is going on, I'll loot the last body if no one else is.
Right.
D100?
Babe, you don't want to do it?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, D100.
78.
3d6.
3d6. Eight.
8 pieces of gold.
Ooh, nice.
oh wow.
And then a D100.
And then another one.
So I'm gonna go back to Persephone because I wasn't quite done, but I want to make sure that the
26.
trophy happened.
You find a potion of healing.
Ooh. Oh wow, I
How
have.
you guys have been doing this? I've been researching Asmodeus.
That makes sense.
And
And
that
it's
is
probably
all the
because
So I found a
There's probably
greater
gonna be some
healing
questions
potion and a
after
healing
this.
potion.
Yep, that's all the loot.
Okay. Excellent.
okay, can I just say this? Admiral, I fucking love the way you do loot. That's absurd. I love it.
I find it quite fair
Hmm.
that if everything might have loot on it. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back.
so
Okay.
Vortex.
Mhm.
This is DM to player.
Yeah, yeah.
Having a finger dropped in your hand, will that affect Buddy in any way?
I don't know if it would do anything permanent, but it
No
would
lasting
definitely-
damage.
it would
Is this the
probably
first
freak him
time
out.
you've had a bowl of stew and had a human finger turn up in it? Think about
Well-
that. Think about that question based on where you live and.
Well, here's the thing. He grew up in the slums, so
He's seen bodies.
He's
Right.
seen some fucked up shit. Because
Have you ever had a sausage in the slums? Because then you've almost definitely eaten like sentient being flesh.
Probably because he takes handouts, scraps,
Right?
So
You've almost definitely eaten a murder victim who's been ground up.
it's more along the lines of he's seen it. It's kind of like everybody here likes food, but as soon as you
Little
learn like
sweetie pies.
where meat, like how the meat processing works, it's like type of thing. So it's more. He's more shocked right now than he is like, oh, I'm forever scarred. No, he's
right.
He's not scarred, but
So
he's
he's in there
definitely
having a
like,
panic
oh my
attack
God.
with a charred finger of a lizard folk in the bottle with him.
One
Yes,
gold piece.
absolutely.
Alright, I should add the 11 gold pieces.
So this is where
Where did I put my money? I see.
Down at the bottom, yeah.
I mean, that's a very personal question. Most
This is
people
what
have
the
some
dwarf
kind of
pipes up and
pouch.
goes, hey, that's good lizard meat. You should have some of that.
Oh, like, isn't it? Like, I heard that with, like, because they were using tools, that means they have some kind of intelligence. I heard that with that, you can pick up, like, nasty things you go around just eating them. I don't quite know the proper way to prepare that kind of thing. Like, that was never something that I got into. I'm not a chef, after all.
Wait, is this a cannibal dwarf?
No, that's lizard meat.
But
That's why it smelled of crocodile when
Right.
This is completely out of character. They are intelligent beings. I would consider that. Obviously, it's not literally cannibalism, but in a multi-intelligent species.
We have
setting.
stumbled upon literally the most controversial thing in D&D 5e. This is something that happens in every single fucking campaign.
Really? Well, you
Yes.
start
I'm not
eating intelligent beings, and
So
like I'm
yeah.
decomposing the bodies with my wasps, so my wasps are eating them. But my bees are eating them. But
Vulture bees. They're weird.
they're carrion. They're
That's totally up to GM though, because that's a
Yeah.
GM to GM thing.
absolutely.
So, considering that your bees are basically eating them, the Warlock over goes, oh, never mind.
Good. They tend to chase off other forms of carrion.
You're not just giving up that fast, are you? Why? What are you doing?
So Daisy, with there being 1, 2, 3, 5 bodies, you get 5 jars of corpse honey.
Sweet.
Yes.
I'm storing an excessive amount of corpse honey currently.
Which you can sell to the right people.
Who wants corpse honey? Corpse honey, get your corpse honey here.
I mean, some people probably do.
It's actually considered a delicacy in some places. I
Yeah.
assume by rich tosspots who have nothing better to do.
Right.
I don't know if it's the same thing, but I had a friend of mine eat mad honey. Is that like the same honey? Because I've actually never heard of corpse honey.
What honey?
Vulture wasps make honey from meat.
Honey is made from protein, right? It doesn't
Right.
have to be the vegetable proteins and sugars that bees collect from pollen. It can be other forms of protein, and vulture bees are carrion bees. They swarm dead bodies and strip them to the bone and use the protein from the muscle and stuff to convert that into honey.
So the dwarf pipes up and says, "Well, that's enough excitement today. We should probably get back to the back of the cart." And he starts packing up the remains of what was left of the picnic,
Do you know what's taking all the
Carrying-
buddies with us?
carrying
Like-
the crate back.
If they're good eating them, you know what you're doing with them. Like, why waste it? Surfaces, I don't get it. You guys leave so much food you don't have to make behind because it doesn't appeal to you. Like, have you never mind. You, anyway.
Wait, you said you picked up
Human.
the teeny vessel, right?
Yeah, it's on my belt.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, is this going to be a problem later on?
No, I can hear everything you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
That's what I'm like. He feels like he's right next to you the whole time, so he's like, this person's terrifying!
So, while everything's being packed up, can I talk to Persephone briefly?
Yeah.
So, when I asked you about your deity, and you said the devil himself, and were you being sarcastic?
No.
Or ironic?
I'll let you think on that.
Okay, I'm actually asking for the answer. I don't actually care, but it's kind of irrelevant to me. And I'd like to know if it's one of those things where if, say, a devil shows up one night and it's like, oh yeah, I have like rights to her soul, whether or not that's like a valid thing.
Yes, that is a very valid thing.
Oh, right. Why devils exactly? They always seem like such tight arses.
He, my lord, helped me through a tough time.
See,
And so
the thing I don't understand about humans, like, it's like you're a woman, right? So it's like, I would have thought you'd be more intelligent, or at least more, I don't know what's the word, loyal. Like, you'd at least gone for, like, the lady who's in charge of all the hells.
I was given 48 hours to make a character.
Come on, Beth. Kidding.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Using it before. Anyway, the dwarf.
Random bullshit. Go.
The dwarf comes back and is like, "Come on, then, let's go."
Wait, you're a sorceress?
No, I was my previous character that I just made like that. This was a warlock.
Oh, okay.
More researching. I'm like,
Vortex, that's fucking amazing, by the way.
So, yeah, the dwarf's like, "Come on, then, let's go." And he goes, "Where's the kid?"
That's a good question.
So,
In the
right,
bar.
so I gave the kid his trophy, and then he vanished, and I have this little thing here. I'm gonna uncut the thing and just wave it about gently. I don't know if he's inside it or not, but I assume that, like, if I take it, he'll follow me to some extent.
So, buddy, so Vortex, while she's waving it around,
Going around the vessel.
Can you
Use his bonus action and pop back out as he's like, "Yeah, ha, 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 ha."
so Vortex
Don't
vomits
do
again.
that.
So Buddy vomits again
Yeah, oh, absolutely. There's no save. He's just.
and takes another point of heaving damage.
Can do I need to roll something to just, like, grab the back of his head and, like, help, like, hold him in a position where he's not going to, like, vomit across himself? Just so it, like, goes away, you know? Do I need to roll something for that, or?
So the only damage that Buddy has taken is
It's from
one point of
himself?
heaving damage, and then followed by another point of heaving damage.
He's like, "Oh, don't shake it! That's my home! Don't shake it!" Oh, as he's like grabbing his
Hey.
stomach.
Sorry. So, buddy, what you just did there was what we call a mistake. I'll let it slide this time because I know you haven't been raised right, and you're looking for guidance. I'll hold up the vessel for him. But see, look at this. This is in my hand. You just told me that I'm holding your single biggest point of vulnerability in my hand, and that means you have to rely on me out of the goodness of my heart, not to then destroy it or do something.
You hear the
horrible
sound
to
of a crossbow cocking? Cockbow crossing? Cockbow crossing. Not just your hands.
Nyx, I'm trying to help this mage like actually survive. Will you please let me do like something about him?
The dwarf
Because otherwise
standing
I'm going to
impatiently
see him
waiting.
die. Look,
But he looks like a
you
really
can't,
sad puppy.
Bob
as he's
just picks up
staring at
little Buddy in his arms. He just
you
scoops him up
can't
in
tell
both
people you're
arms
living here
and takes him
because
off.
someone who's not my. Why are you?
Buddy's heartbroken. He's like,
I'm just like, I'm gonna come back to my belt. I'll get it back to you when we get to the cart. Hey, dwarf!
So
Can I spend any time below ground?
picks Buddy up and just carries Buddy back to the car.
yeah,
Is Buddy like hugging into Keth? It's fine.
yes. He's like, he's a pouting child. He's like,
Right, though?
It's
You've
okay,
taken his
buddy.
vassal.
Okay, buddy.
I'll give it back to him when we get settled. Oi, dwarf! Have you spent any time underground? Please tell me yes. Anytime at all, please.
The dwarf
Just
is
any story from that time period. I need to feel sane of some variety. And right now, you're the closest thing I've got.
Oh, did we lose our DM?
Nope,
What?
I'm here.
Okay.
So, are you talking to me? I was doing
Yes.
something.
Yes!
Yes, I was
As
talking to
only
the dwarf.
Have you spent any time underground? Like, any at all?
He goes, yeah.
Does it tell me a story? Because I need to feel like something approaching sane right now, and this is not cutting it.
Oh, you don't want to know about my time underground blast. It was a long time ago, and it might upset you.
What, did you kill a bunch of drow?
That. Oh. No.
It was a different time. We were at war.
Is it loud? Please, tell the story. I'm actually fine with this. I would rather hear a story about the murder of a drow by a dwarf.
It wasn't murder, it was war.
I understand. It's nothing but murder
It
on a
wasn't murder,
grand
it was
scale.
war.
What's the difference between between mass murder and war? Can you explain that to me? Because it's the same freaking word in my language.
I mean, the fact that we were the ones fighting you back.
No, I mean that.
In which case,
I
that sounds
roll-
like self-defense.
I have to roll wisdom.
The 10.
Just, I mean, if you're not going to tell it right, don't worry about it. God, what if he is telling it right? I can't.
So basically, the dwarf tells you about a long bloody war that he had, that he took part of against the Drow and what are the fucking Underdark dwarfs called again?
Deep Gnome?
It's so bad.
There's a specific race of dwarfs that live in the Underdark.
You know what's awful? Is I can remember them, Durgar.
That's it. Yeah, he was fighting. He was fighting against those in his younger days. He watched most of his friends die to Drow and the other dwarfs.
So, Charzyne isn't going to be happy hearing the story, but she will seem like for her, it's just like, okay, this makes sense. I get this. This is like, okay, thank fuck something relatable that I can understand. She will actually applaud gently at the deaths of the Durgar.
Yeah, he doesn't hold any resentment against Drow, but they certainly bring back memories of his days during the war.
What the hell am I doing with my life? Welcome back. So, buddy, after we're back on the road and calmed down, Charzyne will in fact give you back your vessel.
He takes it and he just kind of holds it to his chest. Kind of like a kid with a teddy bear.
Yeah. And when you do that, does it not like jostle everything inside and like you have to like rearrange it all again?
He'll kind of explain. Actually, you know what? He'll explain exactly how the actual like bottle works. I can take things in there and make it nice and it's comfortable, and even if it's really cold out, I can go in there and that's where I sleep, and I feel safe in there. I can't spend too long in there, but apparently as I
You
get
stop breathing if you stay in there too long.
No, he gets forcibly ejected.
Yeah, he's like, no, the genie kicks me out. Something
wait,
about
so-
paying rent.
Oh, Oh, I get it. It's a compressed bubble of space, right? It's like a. Okay. I gotcha. Something like a bag of holding. Not my area, but I kind of know what you mean.
He doesn't know how to explain like dimensional space. So he's like trying his best. He's like, it's a place that's there, but it's not because technically it's too small, but you can do it.
Right. Like I rolled Arcana to see. I rolled a 21. I feel like I've been educated enough that I have a decent idea of what this kind of space is like.
Mhm.
At least in concept, I don't think I've ever seen one.
So, as you guys talking, the dwarf turns around and says, all right there, crew, what about half an hour away?
Good.
Have you been here before to... What's it? Fandolin?
Have you ever been to Pandolin? No, this is your first time.
No, I'm asking...
Oh,
I'm trying to ask
he
you, have
does
you
this
been to
all the
Fandolin?
time. This is his normal route.
Right. So I got 3 questions I want to ask him. One,
Alright.
where's the nearest pastry shop?
He goes, pastry shop?
Confectioners. Where can I get some cake? I promised the wee lad cake.
Oh, if you want cake, the best place is at the tavern.
Is there only the one tavern?
Uh-huh.
Well, it narrows it down, doesn't it?
It's kind of the center of town.
Just really quick question. Along the road, do we get any kind of rest while we're on the cart?
That is a very important question.
Essentially, you're getting a short rest on the way there.
Okay.
And that lets me roll healing dice, right?
Good old warlocks always wanting their
Yeah,
naps.
you roll your hit dice.
Okay. I have never rolled a healing dice before. I don't know how this works. How do I do this?
So you just roll
Where-
hit dice. Hit dice, but I don't think it's just your hit dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, I should do this on the thing. That's a shame, I rolled a 10. That's much less good.
So you get 5 points of health back.
Yee. I wish I'd been able to have that 10. But okay, 5 points of health back, so I'm doing a bit better. I'm not gonna blow my healing yet.
So about half an hour later, you arrive at Pandolin.
Oh right, that's just where's a good place to stay?
So on your way in, he tells you the inn also, so the tavern is also an inn.
Okay.
One-stop shop for everything, isn't it? What does
Pretty
the
much.
how
Anyway,
many horses
my-
does this town have? Half of one?
Let me just get my book real fast.
Oh no!
Nestled in the rocky foothills of the snow-capped Sword Mountains is the mining town of Pandolin, which consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Crumbling stone ruins surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Pandolin's residents are quiet, hard-working folk who came from distant cities to eke out a life amidst the harsh wilderness. There are farmers, stonecutters, blacksmiths, traders, prospectors, and children. The town has no walls and no garrison, but most of the adults keep weapons within easy reach in case the need for arms should arise. Visitors are welcome here, particularly if they have coin to spend or news to share. The Stonehill Inn at the centre of town offers modest lodgings and meals. A couple of doors down from the inn, posted outside the town master's hall, is a job board for adventurers.
Ooh, I guess we should probably take a look at the job board.
And that would end session 0.
Good.
Hmm.